probably stored there. I know, but let me get up off of here and clean all this up. And Joe, you need
Golf
to
reunion 2025.
Chris said just the fact.
Just the facts. It's called a tall tale.
Wait a minute! Don't start without me.
We're right here. Can you hear it?
No,
She can't hear her.
no.
My phone, but
Okay, well.
Chris is telling us a story.
so about when I got out of the Navy 30-some years ago, I went to work at the Federal Building downtown, the Paul Federal Building. So I toiled away in the file room of that Federal Building for 3 years, a dusty purgatory of manila folders and flickering fluorescent lights. It was a place where time slowed to a crawl, and the only excitement came from dodging Belinda's daily coffee catastrophe. Belinda, oh boy, where do I begin? She was a middle-aged tornado in a polyester suit with a masculine short haircut and a scent that suggested bathing was more of an annual event. Overweight, perpetually disheveled, and nosier than a bloodhound in a butcher shop, she was a terror of the file room. Every day, without fail, she lumbered in with a comically oversized coffee, cream oozing from the lid, only to spill it across the linoleum floor like some kind of caffeinated Jackson Pollock painting. Our supervisor, Mr. Norris Hopkins, was the polar opposite. A dapper, elderly black man with a gentle demeanor and a wardrobe sharp enough to cut paper. Norris was too kind to ruffle feathers, which is why Belinda had gotten away with turning the file room into a coffee swamp. Then there was Mr. Smith, the department director, a stern figure who could have made a grizzly bear salute with a single glare. Nobody, and I mean nobody, messed with Mr. Smith. Belinda's nosiness knew no bounds, but reached new heights during the quarterly employee performance reports. Now those were sacred documents, scored 1 to 5, and it was strictly against government rules for anyone, even sweet Mr. Hopkins, to share them. My score? A respectable 4, above average but not perfect. Belinda, of course, was dying to know what I got on my score. She hovered out near my desk, pretending to organize files, while sneaking glances like a spy in a bad movie. I wasn't about to give her the satisfaction. So I hatched a plan. Now these were pre-Photoshop days, mind you, when mischief required good old-fashioned arts and crafts. So I photocopied my report, grabbed my whiteout and a pencil, and gave myself a glowing, perfect score of 5. I left the doctored sheet on my desk, tucked it under a stack of papers with just the corners sticking out, score in plain sight for any nosy passerby. Then I crouched behind a filing cabinet, heart pounding like I was pulling off a heist. Now it took all of about 10 minutes. Belinda waddled by, coffee sloshing dangerously, her eagle eyes locked onto that fake number 5. She snatched the paper, her polyester suit rustling like a windstorm, and stomped into Mr. Hopkins' office. Now I peeked around the cabinet, stifling a laugh. There she was, eyes flashing, arms flailing, waving my forged report like a battle flag. How could Griffith have gotten a perfect score of 5? She bellowed, her face turning the color of a ripe tomato. Poor Mr. Hopkins, bound by the rules, just sat there, lips tight, shaking his head. Belinda's voice hit decibels that could have woken a coma patient. But Mr. Hopkins gave her nothing. I nearly choked in my own glee. 2 days later, I was in the snack bar, munching on a stale bagel, when Mr. Smith, the terrifying director himself, walked in. He had ordered his usual pastry and coffee and then fixed me with a stare that made my stomach lurch. He wiggled a finger, beckoning me over. I dragged myself to his table, bracing for a lecture. "Mr. Griffith," he said, "I heard what you did to Belinda. That was bad. Very bad indeed." My heart sunk until he cracked a rare, mischievous grin. "It's also the funniest thing I've heard in a long time." I floated back to my seat, stunned. The next quarterly report rolled around, and wouldn't you know it, my score jumped to a real number 5, with a note from Mr. Smith himself. "Promoted to program clerk," it read. I was out of the file room, free from Belinda's coffee spills and snooping. Did I tell her why? Not a chance. I let her stew in her own polyester prison, wondering how I pulled it off. Sometimes a little mischief goes a long way.
Oh, yeah.
And so you won the prize for that story.
I did.
Great. That's great.
It's all true.
So when you told it, did you read it or did you just tell it?
I read it like